y'all, it's Mama Dawn and I'm right back at you again this week. This week I decided to make a recipe that I found online because I love salted butter and I love sea salt and all the other stuff. So I decided to make one that I found. I will put the link to the recipe online in the description box so you guys can find it yourself. But it's really like my chocolate chip one, except for I don't have the maple syrup, but I do have two different types of chocolate chip in that. But I will be making those chocolate chip cookies. They're called brown butter sea salt chocolate chip cookies, the best. But anyway, we're gonna be having, it'll be an egg, those Hershey toffee bits that you can buy, these here, I got Greek yogurt in here, and I got in my container because I used it to make some of those chocolate chip cookies I was talking about earlier. Here I mixed in my all-purpose flour, my baking soda, and my salt. Then as you can see, we got brown sugar, granulated sugar, vanilla extract, maple syrup, and what else? And I got my heat toffee bits, of course, and then I got my semi-sweet chocolate chip cookies, and of course I got sea salt that I got on Amazon. I just bought this little container, keep it in here, and of course the butter. But what we're gonna do is come over here to my stove, and we're gonna brown 1 stick of butter salt. Y'all see, I already had this thing going. Hold a minute. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. It's coming. So, what we're going to do is get this until it's brown. Like almost here. It has a nutty flavor like the last time. Remember when we made the Rice Krispie treats, the very first video I made? And we actually browned the butter for that. So, I use a lot of brown butter in my baking because I don't know, it takes the flavor to the next level for me, you know what I mean? So I'm sure you guys will love these. If you love those Rice Krispie treats with the brown butter, you're going to like these too. I'm pretty sure of that, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and finish browning this here, you guys, and then I'll come right back at you. Okay, y'all, now we're going to put our cool brown butter in here. Then, hold a minute, you guys. I'm getting that on the counter here. I'm going to put that in my water I have. Now we're going to put in our brown sugar. And our granulated sugar. You don't have to sing like I do. Okay. Then we're going to mix. So we're just going to mix it up. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to turn it up a little bit higher. And we're going to stop for a second. I love my wooden spoon, guys. I have silicone ones too that I love also. I'm doing frosting. But there's something about these I don't know. Just love them. Now, just going to get this just a little bit more, guys. Okay. Now what I'm going to add into this, let's just keep that going. Maple syrup. And y'all, that don't mean go buy some Miss Butterworth, so that's not maple syrup. But I mean, I like butter. I mean, Miss Butterworth, but I just ain't gonna use it for this time, you guys. Then we're gonna add in our egg. Turn that up a little bit. Okay. We got an egg on. We got my 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And last but not least, obviously, is our Greek yogurt, you guys. And actually, in my own chocolate chip cookies, I use the Greek yogurt. Let me get this out here. I use Greek yogurt also. So that's why I told you I had it in that little jar because I have used it already before. And I tried to make a lot of stuff using it so it doesn't go bad. So, I'll be making those chocolate chip cookies again that I was telling you guys about. with this here, with my leftover yogurt. Okay, and I'll turn right back to you. Okay guys, I'm back. We got everything mixed up. So now we're gonna add the flour, or all the dry ingredients actually. I've been having a sweet tooth, you guys, which is probably why you see a lot of baking videos instead of poo-poo, but whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and mix this up. What I like about these cookies, you guys, which I know you're gonna love, because if you love toffee bits and maple and brown butter and all that other good yummy stuff in here like I do, you're gonna love these things. But what I like with these cookies here, I make them the night before, because you can put them in the refrigerator when you add everything together, like for 2 hours, but they're better if you let them, you know, stay in the refrigerator for overnight, and then you can bake them, which is what I'm gonna do. Let them sit in my refrigerator overnight, and then I'll come back and bake them, and we can taste it together. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna make sure everything has gotten mixed in, because I still see flour. Yeah. These cookies here should make 25 to 30, depending on how big you make them or how small. My family sort of like big cookies, so mine usually make less, no matter what cookie recipe. Oh, I'm sorry, Ariana. I'm just getting all over the place, you guys, all over the place. Sorry, girl. That's my camera girl. Okay, gonna stir it one more time. Sort of thick here, but that's how it's supposed to be. You see? Okay. Now, what we're gonna do here is add in our toffee bits. Those are those Heath ones. For those of you all who like to be sort of, I don't like to say cheap, but thrifty, like me. You can't find, I think the only brand name, isn't Ariana? It's the Heath brand. Yeah. There's no generic. So you might have to pay a little bit extra, but it's always worth it, guys. You know that. It's always worth it. Okay, now the rest here I would mix with my spoon here. So let's get these dishes out the way. Yes, I'm one of those cooks and bakers who I have to have a sink full of hot, salty water in there while I wash dishes behind, you know, to clean up behind myself. Cannot stand to have a dirty kitchen or to cook in a dirty kitchen. And I really want you to know about the house that I know that have a dirty kitchen. Sorry, y'all, but that's just me. So now what we're gonna do is just finish stirring this. You remember you got your toffee bits in here. So, I mean, you can't see them, but you can see the semi-sweet chocolate chip stuff. So now what we're gonna do is get mine. Hold a minute. Get our saran wrap. What you can do is, what I usually do sometimes with my chocolate chip cookies, I actually make the balls first and just put them in the refrigerator so they're already into a lot of balls when it's time, because it's sort of harder to do this, isn't it, Ariana? Mm-hmm. Yeah. When it's sit overnight, because it's going to be, you know, cold and hard. So what you can do is, which I think I'm going to do, is make them into balls and then put them in the refrigerator. So I'll be right back. Okay, hey everybody, I'm back. Okay, what I did was I went ahead and scooped the cookie dough into little balls. What I did was I put the first, okay, what I did was put a layer of the balls, see, on the first layer. Then I put it in the refrigerator, let it get a little bit hard, put saran wrap on top of that, so when I take them off tomorrow, they won't stick or whatever, because they're gonna be hard. So all I'm gonna do is put this last layer on over all of it, see? And then, let me see, wait a minute, and then tomorrow, I will actually come back, we'll be baking again, and we will bake these tomorrow. So I'm just gonna put these in the refrigerator overnight, and I'll come back to you guys. Okay, hey guys, okay, I let these sit overnight. Remember how I told you guys I was gonna make them into balls? So this is what I did so you can see. So they're already shaped into the little balls, and I put on the the saran wrap so they wouldn't like stick, because you know what I mean, because even with the ball, see how, are you showing this, honey? See how easy they're coming out? So they're not sticking. I don't have to worry about pushing them apart like I usually do, you know. And we're just gonna put these here on the, see, let me see. So let me see. Then we're gonna put them here. Just get the last two here, you guys. And that, well, for this batch anyway. And now what I'm gonna do is get my sea salt. It's so crazy, y'all. I just had my sea salt. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'm a sea salt fiend. Just gonna let you know that. Kind of just, because I want these to cook with the sea salt. So just, you can use, I order mine online because I prefer, you know, different European brands of sea salt. That's just me. I'm extra, according to my daughters. Right, honey? Is that what y'all call me? Extra?
Yeah.
Okay, so they say I'm extra, y'all. So, whatever. Anyway, so you're putting that on. Now we're going to put these in the oven for 10 minutes. Okay. Hey, y'all, they just came out the oven. What I'm doing now is just putting some extra chocolate chips on top so they will be bursting with these, you know what I mean? And you can put some of the, this is what I use for the toffee bits. Right here. They do have the ones that have the chocolate on them, but I didn't buy those. Don't really particularly care for them that much. So I got the ones without. Then just put a little bit on here. Because we already have the sea salt, remember, so you don't have to add any more salt. Well, I mean, not unless you want to. Hey, whatever floats your boat, what I say, you know. But this is what I'm doing to mine. Because see, the sea salt is already on these here. So technically, in my opinion, I mean, hey, these are already like heart healthy or whatever, so all the junk. So we're just gonna have it look like chocolate's bursting out of these, you guys. So these are our cookies, you guys. And I hope you enjoy them. Until next week.